Hey y'all, Pawpaw here. No, it's been a while since I put a video up here, and that's my fault. I've been sidetracked. Springtime, fishing time. But today we're going to be working on the 4Runner. I've got to change idler pulleys. I've got to change tensioner pulley. I've got to change the power steering pump. I'm going to change the plugs and the coil packs. So, with that being said, let's open up a parts box and see what all we got. I'll leave the links for everything that I got. This is all from Amazon. I'll leave the links in the description, so if you've got a 2003 Toyota 4Runner with the 4.0 V6 in it and you need these parts, you'll know where to go to get them. Alright, this is a boot for a front drive shaft on a Chevrolet Silverado, also an 03. Brand new boot for it. That's the job I got to do this afternoon. I don't know if I'll record that one. We'll be installing the front drive shaft, but y'all look out for that just in case. This is our ignition coils. Supposed to be 6 of them, quantity 6, and iridium spark plugs. Supposed to be a better plug. We'll find out. Let's open up one of these just to look at it real quick. Alright, 2 coils and 2 plugs per box. Now on the 4.0 V6 that comes in the 03 Toyota, you don't have plug wires. All you've got is the coil packs that set directly on top of the plug and bolt to the valve cover. Looks like the right ones. And with these iridium plugs, you're not supposed to have to gap them, because if you do, you can break that little tip right there. You don't want to do that. They come pre-gapped. Supposed to last longer, better fuel mileage, more efficient. We're going to try them out and see how it does. This thing right now running the way it does, getting between 19 and 20 miles to the gallon. We'll know by the end of the day if it's doing better. But there's our coils and our spark plugs. Alright. These don't have nothing to do with the 4Runner or the truck I'm working on today. Something we ordered to kind of help out with our fixing to be chicken coop. And they are way smaller than I thought they would be. It's a 6-pack of solar powered security lights. We'll play with them later. I'll still put the link for them in the description. Maybe y'all need some, but maybe we'll put one of them up and see what it looks like tonight. Okay, if I open it up the right way. I don't know if I'm still opening it up the right way. There we go. This is our power steering pump. Honestly, just looking at it, it looks like a reman. But power steering pump's power steering pump as long as it works. These are my tools for the boot to be able to do the clamps on it. And this should be my pulleys. Alright, the kit that we ordered has the tensioner pulley, and all three of the idler pulleys. So basically everything I need to replace the pulleys is right there. And undoubtedly we also got a roll of wire mesh for our chicken pen, our chicken coop. Keep the critters out. So that's that. Let me get my tools, get set up, and we'll be right back and start this job. Hey y'all, I had to interrupt this for just a minute. Sitting here editing this video, I realized that the camera with that uses the iFollow, which this is an iFollow U Pro to be exact. Supposedly uses facial recognition through an app on your phone to follow you and spin around and keep track so that you don't need a cameraman. I will be doing a review on this. Did not work right, did not save the video. So this whole video is basically going to be from my action camera. Some of it's not going to be too great, but I'm cutting out the worst of it that I can. So, with that being said, let's get back to the video. Alright, so here we are underneath the hood of this car. We got to take the air intake off, hose. We're going to take the cover off. It's kind of shaded, so it's going to be hard to see. But if you'll look, the plugs and the coil packs are underneath there. So, get set up here and see what we can get done. Phillips bit to remove the air intake hose. Set it up out of the way. 10mm, remove the 2 nuts on the top of the engine cover. You can just flip this up out of the way, or you can remove it completely. I like to put the nuts back on the studs so I'm sure I don't lose them. Pop the filter housing off. Alright. That exposes, I can't even talk, the 3 plugs on this side and the coil packs. Coil pack 1, 2, and 3. Not sure the firing order on this, I'd have to look it up. Alright, over here on this side, we've got 1 back here, 1 here, and 1 here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a 12mm, we're going to pull these braces right here, and get them out of our way. Probably going to pull this filler neck off to get us a little bit more room. Yep, that's a 12mm down there. Alright, so that's plugs and, thank you, that's plugs and coil packs on one side. We're going to put our braces, our brackets back in there. So that we can button this side up and be done with it. Alright, cameraman, let's go back over here to the other side. This side's lit up a little bit more, so it should be a lot easier to film. First things first, let's unplug our coil packs. Easier to film if I had the camera in a decent Try that. Pull these out as seized as the other side. I don't know if y'all can see that. See that gap? It's way too big of a gap. We're going to put these new plugs in as we're taking the old ones out. Snug it up without going too tight. Get your coil pack. Slide it down into place. Put your returning bolt in it. Until it clicks. One plug down. The cameraman over there is daydreaming again. Hey you, follow me over here. There you go. It's a good man. A good AI. Look at that gap right there. Cameraman over there ain't doing his job. Something's almost burnt down completely. Snug it up. Coil pack. Tighten it down till it clicks. Cameraman's daydreaming again. And that is changing plugs on a 4Runner. Let's get the cover back on it. Make sure everything's plugged up. And go from there. Plug it back on. Take your intake hose. Put it back on. Now don't over tighten these clamps, you'll break them. That's all you need right there. Alright, well, that was me putting plugs and wires in it. I tried to use the other camera to do my ending, but wasn't working. Didn't save my video. So, y'all hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. That way you know whenever I upload something new. This is why I use multiple cameras, so that I can at least get some kind of shot. So, y'all stay tuned. We got more coming up. I still got to put the pulleys and power steering pump on this car. Those videos should be coming up within the next day, maybe sooner. So until then, it's a Pawpaw saying, y'all have a good, and we'll see you next time.